Right, Dean, what are your thoughts on tonight's match?
It's disappointing, really. I thought we had the opportunity for a good bit of momentum after two very good performances. So I thought we were a bit below par, but Hartlepool were very good. I thought, especially second half, they controlled most of the game, and most of the football was played in our half, which was disappointing. So, we haven't lost, but we were hoping to pick up another 3 points.
So we haven't lost. It's our first draw of the season. Was a draw a fair result in the end, do you think?
I think so. Probably on the balance of play, they would probably disagree. But yeah, I mean, I can't really remember them having sort of like huge amount of sort of clear chances, couple of close calls, but then we had some very, very good chances second half as well. So yeah, I would say probably on the balance of play, a draw is probably the fair result.
So far, we've only been beaten once here, so at New Ferrans, the 4-3 defeat at Wolverhampton. How important is home form in making this place a fortress and pushing for promotion?
It's vital. I mean, I've said before, we have a good facility here, and this place is it's got a history of where cup finals and stuff are played on this ground. So I think teams do come here, sort of trying to prove a bit of a point. So it's vital that we really make sort of this place our own, and and have really, really consistent home form.
Okay, so we've scored 3 goals in our last 7 league games for this fixture, but we lack being clinical tonight. What went wrong in that sense?
I don't know. We just looked a bit lacklustre. Cam and Connor had carried a real threat on Saturday. But it's always a team effort. We just lacked that sort of I don't know, that little bit of cohesion in the final third. It was a bit too direct tonight, and the stuff that we had been doing well, where we've been working it well into wide areas and getting good delivery into the boxes, we just didn't have that tonight.
What went wrong for us to concede the equaliser then, do you think?
Well, I talked about that. I mean, they're kind of sort of saying we probably should have defended it better, but for me, we should have defended it better higher up the pitch. They had a good spell where, they outnumbered us sort of 4 against 1 just in our half. And we didn't affect it well enough, so they were just patient, and eventually it opened up. The lad picked a very, very good pass, and for me it was I think looking at it from their perspective, it was a very good goal. But I'm sure when we watch it back on the camera, there'll be lots to learn from it in terms of sort of how we dealt with it.
So how are you conceding that goal after your tactics the rest of the game?
Well, I mean, we were matched up shape-wise, so we didn't really change it a great deal. As I say, the disappointment for me was, they kind of were far better in possession than what we were. They were always looking to build. They were pretty patient. We always had a spare man off the ball, and we just didn't deal with it collectively well enough.
It was great to see Jake score his first goal for the club tonight. What other positives did you see from the match?
I thought Jake's performance was excellent. I did think on the whole we defended quite well. I think at times we were a little bit too deep, but as I say, positives have to be. We haven't lost. We're getting a draw. We're getting a point. It wasn't our best performance, and therefore you've got to look at it where we haven't lost the game really. So I think we've kind of got to take that as a bit of a positive. But it's important that we get sort of back on the right track and get 3 points from the next game.
Finally, next we travel to Darlington in the league. How do you expect that one to play out?
Well, I mean, they're another well-established Wearside League team, and we're in and around them at the moment. But we have to sort of come back from this and just go into it confident and look to build again. And as I say, put in a decent performance first and foremost. My view is, if we play as well as we can, I regularly say, and I've just said to them there, if we come out and we've got lads on the pitch, that you'd probably be marking them 5, 6, 7 out of 10. That just won't do. We've got to be consistently playing at 8s and above, and as long as we do that, really, we can match anybody in this league. So, if we're at that level, I'd be confident of us getting a result.